These are new details on that game, CoD 2025, so the one coming out in a couple months, from an alleged play tester. The campaign is set in 2035 with 4-player co-op. If you give me early access, that will go bonkers. If you don't, I won't play it. But if you do, that would be fun as
that would be crazy, yeah.
Yeah. I remember this was what we really wanted for, what was it? MW 3. We got the or maybe MW 2. We got campaign early access and we actually played the whole campaign and it was quite good. And I remember there was one mission where you're like sniping and like Price is your like spotter or whatever. And we were like, dude, this especially would be such a cool co-op campaign mission. Give us co-op. So if we get co-op, dude, that would be dope as
yeah,
genuinely for a week. But again, if you don't give me early access, see ya. I'm playing co-op Call of Duty Warzone on day one, obviously.
That's what it comes down to. Yeah.
Yes.
Are you gonna let us play it early?
Exactly. Yeah. So still cool though. Still very cool. I mean, this is, you know, decade 20s, 10s shit, whatever. But you know, I'd be excited to see it.
Yeah.
Zombies is going to have the original crew. I don't know what that means. Largest round-based map. Okay. That's kind of insane.
I thought they learned from this game. Yeah, I don't believe that part. I think they'll scrap that.
Yeah, because keep in mind, we have the Zombies map that I know the name of off the top of my head.
When was the last time you saw any gameplay of that map, by the way? Week
that you also know the name of and are an expert on?
Yeah. We're both experts on that map.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great question.
Terminus? What is Terminus?
Is it Terminus?
No, I don't know.
Terminus Island?
It is Terminus, yeah.
Is it?
Dead ass shit map, yeah. And that was their biggest map to date.
Okay, yeah.
So why are we doing it again? Yeah.
That map is all fucking huge. So if there's a bigger map than that, see ya. Yeah. The big problem with Terminus is that it's all water too.
That's the thing. They could probably make a big map that's just not laid out the way that map was.
Yeah.
That map kind of sounded cool in theory, like when we first started covering blog posts and things on it. But once you actually play it, you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
It has a weird flow to it because it's huge, right? But when you're on the main island, there's like one way you can go. So you have to follow the same path down. There's no variety in anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like you feel... I don't know, for a map that big, you almost feel more cramped than a map like Liberty Falls, where you have so many, I don't know, just different directions, little pathways you can take. That map was just very, you go this way and that's it. I don't know. Something felt weird about it. Like you couldn't, you would think like, there's a little wall here, so let me mantle over it and just jump down into the water. You can't. It's just blocked off.
Right. Exactly. So whatever.
Yeah, they could actually probably do it well.
If it was, if it's... larger than that is crazy, but yeah, maybe they could, but whatever. Multiplayer may feature a 32v32 mode. How much was Ground War?
32.
Was it?
16? 32? I think it was up to 32.
I think it was maybe 32? Yeah.
Or is it like 24?
Or
No, it was
20
32.
even. It was 32? Okay. Yeah.
It depends on the map. Like Anaya Palace, right? Wasn't that 16 versus 16 or something?
Something like that, yeah. Certainly some of them. And your favorite map, Promenade, that was also a smaller player
mode.
Anaya
Palace, man.
That was such a... Dude, still my favorite multiplayer weekend was that one.
That
we were
was...
trying to get the nuke. That was so fun.
I mean, that map was just... Yeah, it was so hated, but that was I don't know. Oh, yeah. People hated Anaya Palace. That was kind of... Most people thought that was the worst Ground War map, which I always thought was crazy. People hated it.
It's because casual players like the worst possible things that suck, so they love their tanks. That's probably why.
It was so fun. Yeah, that's actually true. God, it was a great map.
Fantastic map, yeah. So that's cool, though. Multiplayer getting another Ground War would be awesome. Remakes of old multiplayer maps in a futuristic 2035 setting. Don't care. Fine. And then BO6 items will carry over. So the source for this, by the way, is some guy on Reddit who reportedly attended a playtesting session. And Charlie Intel says this info is not confirmed. But again, like we always say, if Charlie Intel is talking about it, It's likely he thinks or knows, based on other info he has, that the leak is likely true or has some legs. Because we've also seen Charlie Intel not report on shit, or if shit gets really popular, Charlie Intel will come out and be like, yo, this is not, I've heard nothing about this. This shit doesn't sound real. Like giraffes in Warzone or whatever it was. I think Charlie Intel was like, I haven't heard this anywhere. And I would know probably. So,
yep.
So just the fact of him reporting on it leads me to believe this is likely all planned, at least at this time, or most of it, for COD 2025. Obviously, the devs themselves can change their mind or change their plans, and then the leak was true at the time, but won't be true come launch, but pretty interesting. And these all sound quite good, actually, or most of them, so that's cool.